Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Hope you're having an awesome day. Thank you for taking a few minutes out of your day to hang out with me. Today's video, I'm super excited because I'm collabing with my friend Michelle's Empire. Michelle and I have been friends on YouTube for quite some time now. She is so sweet and supportive, and she does a lot of tutorials and SFX makeup, which are some of my favorite videos of hers to watch. We are doing a Valentine's Day tag, and we are also creating a look using the MORPHE 39S palette. And if you're visiting from Michelle's channel, welcome. Thank you so much for checking me out. I hope you subscribe and become part of the family. I've already gone ahead and primed my eyes with my Urban Decay Potion Primer and filled in my brows with my Wander Beauty pencil. And my brows are set with the ABH Clear Brow Gel. And I still have clean brushes. I am very excited about that. I think I'm gonna start off with this purple shade. This palette is so massive. Every time I dip my brush into a shade, I never know where to put this palette on my vanity. It just takes up so much space. I'm just struggling because I also need my phone out for the questions. And I'm just gonna place it on where my lid and crease meet. Almost called it a crid. Question number 1, Valentine's Day. Overhyped or a fun day to spread the love? Although I do celebrate it, I really only use it as an excuse to get a gift. And it's funny because Griffin had asked me, what kind of makeup do you want for Valentine's Day? And I laughed. I guess he wasn't expecting that because I actually want to get another Canes jersey. That's something that I'm starting to collect because I have one. But the Canes have 3 different jerseys, and they'll also do some specialty ones. And I had missed out on some of the specialty ones earlier in the season just because I wasn't into hockey like I am right now. So I'll start that next season. I currently have a red one customized with Brack McGinn, and I really want the black and white one as well. I told Griffin early on when we started dating that if he ever proposed to me on Valentine's Day or any other holiday, I would say an automatic no. Just because it's cheesy, it's corny. I want it to be something special, not just on a cop-out holiday. But we have fun on Valentine's Day. This year we're gonna go to the Cheesecake Factory, and there is a Canes game as well. I think I'm gonna go into the hot pink next. For this look, I started going darker first and now going lighter. I definitely see staining of the eyes in the future from this palette. Question number 2, what was your favorite Valentine's Day memory? They're not that memorable for me. Oh, Griffin would kill me if I said that because I'm sure he has one. We were talking about Valentine's Day the other day. I remember telling him that I wanted a stuffed animal because he didn't really get me many stuffed animals unless if it was Perry the Platypus, because I went through a huge Perry the Platypus phase. Like I had Perry the Platypus everything. I never left that phase, to be honest. But we were in Walmart one day. I remember seeing this gigantic koala bear and I was in love with it. I had to have, I told Griffin that's what I wanted. And then as we were leaving and checking out, I saw a cute little elephant and I picked him up and I was like, oh, he's cute. And I sent him back down. I had already wandered to check out, and Griffin, I guess, stayed behind a little bit because he was hiding the elephant in a spot where the stuffed animal display was, because later that night he ended up going back, getting the koala bear and the elephant, and that elephant is so loved. I sleep with it every night, no shame. And I named him Trunks, and not just because he has a trunk like all elephants do, but I named him after my favorite Dragon Ball Z character, which his name is Trunks. And that was about 3 years ago. Honestly, couldn't tell you what we did last year. Probably Cheesecake Factory. That seems to be the place that we normally go to for anniversaries, birthdays. I love the red velvet cheesecake. It's just delicious. And the bread. Oh my gosh, talk about all the carbs. And I guess this year will be a little bit more memorable because it's my first season really into hockey, and I am making a sign for the game, and it's gonna say, Brock, be my Valentine. And if you can't tell, I love Brock. His birthday was a week ago, and there happened to be a Canes game on his birthday, and I made a sign that said, happy birthday, Brock. We bought cupcakes when we were tailgating. As I mentioned, I have no shame at all. I think I'm gonna take this one right here for the outer portion. There goes the fallout on my face. Need to clean that ish up. Question number 3, conversation hearts or chocolate covered strawberries? Ew. It's funny, I love strawberry flavored things. I just don't eat strawberries. The seeds freak me out. I know, it's so weird, but no ma'am. And those little heart candies that have like I love you or something on it are nasty. If you're gonna get me candy on Valentine's Day, it better be Reese's or Dove milk chocolate. Oh my gosh, that shit is good. I am just gonna clean off this brush because I really liked how it applied on the outer V, and I think it will do good for the remaining part of my lid. Really want to dive into this pink shade. It calls me. I know, I don't have an amazing singing voice. Don't at me. Question number 4. Choose a celebrity to be your Valentine. Brock McGinn. I don't know what it is about him. He's a really tough player. He has a great play style. He just seems so cool. I wish he would just toss a puck over for me just one time. I literally would die. I geeked out so hard when Griffin got me a hoodie that was customized with him too. And it's funny because that actually was supposed to be a gag gift. It was around the time where I was just like kind of accepting hockey. Honestly, if it wasn't for Brock, I don't think I would like the Canes. And then he ended up getting me a customized jersey with him as well for Christmas. I have been obsessed ever since. He's the reason why I want to go to Canes games so much. He just puts me in my happy place. Like Canes' practices are open to the public. Every time I go to a practice, I find myself finding my Zen bag. I get out of the slump when I go to the games, get hyped up in my jersey. It just puts me in a really good mood. And I find myself not buying nearly as much makeup or clothes, shoes, handbags. Whoop, there goes my brush. I find myself saving my money and using it towards Canes games because of how hockey makes me feel, and it's something that Griffin enjoys as well. And I really love that it's something that he and I can enjoy together. Plus, it's something that Griffin really got me into. Like when we first met, we were polar opposites. He ended up really liking the things that I like. Like I'm huge into anime, Pokemon, Marvel, Harry Potter, and same with my music taste. I'm into more alternative pop punk, metal, and he listened to the mainstream or country music. So he ended up really enjoying the things that I liked, and I've always felt bad that he never got me into something. He tried because he and his family are diehard Clemson fans, and I only like Deshaun Watson. And ever since Deshaun left, I just don't care about Clemson. I have so much orange stuff, which we all know orange is my favorite color, right? That just collects dust in my closet. I definitely see that he's excited now that I'm into hockey. I might be a little bit overboard with it. I read about it. There's like a deadline trade at the end of the month, so I'm like watching everything just to see if players are gonna go anywhere. I'm completely obsessed. But I still love my Penguins though, don't get me wrong. Their mascot is so cute, but they don't have Brock McGinn, who is cuter. I told Griffin if he really wanted me into hockey from the start when we moved here, all he had to tell me was Brock McGinn. And Griffin just looked at me. He was like, I did. And he was asking me, do you remember watching the Stanley Cup playoffs last year? And I said vaguely. And he said, remember when the Canes and the Capitals went to game 7? So I thought to myself, I was like, yeah. So he continued, do you remember the Canes player that scored the game-winning goal that allowed the Canes to advance to the next round in the playoffs? No. And he looked at me, he goes, it was Brock McGinn. I was like, oh, damn it. My first actual memory of really remembering and retaining who Brock was a game this season. Back in October, we were playing the Columbus Blue Jackets, and Brock got hit in the face, hit him right here on the cheekbone. He drew blood, and I just remember chuckling going, his cheekbone is on fleek. And Griffin just looked at me, he was like, really? All it took was that, and I've been obsessed ever since. I'm gonna add some eyeliner to my lid and a waterline. Now to smoke the lower lash, but I think I'm gonna go back in with this purple right here. I don't really need inner corners. I kind of do though. Want to take this shade right here. And I'm going to spray some MAC Fix. I really like this look. I think everything blended out super nice, and I'm really happy that all the colors worked out. Thank you, hand, for cooperating. We all know the hand likes to sabotage here and there. I feel so off in a way doing my eye makeup first. I normally do my foundation, let it sit, do my eyes, and then finish the rest of my face. I was afraid of the fallout from using this palette previously, but I'm glad I did because I did run into some fallout. Let's continue with some mascara and the questions. Question number 5. Who are you celebrating Valentine's Day with this year? Griffin and the Canes. If I had my life together and planned out a little bit better, which I do project planning for a living, but that's besides the point. Should have got together with some of my girls and did a Valentines weekend, which would have been so much fun. It's been a while since we've all been together in one spot. We did Valentines a couple of times in college, and we haven't really done it post-college. What is wrong with us? Then again, I feel like we're 20 times busier and we're all not in the same area. Go to someone's dorm room or apartment and be like, yo bitch, let's hang out. I think for the remaining of my makeup, I'm just gonna pull products from my project pan. I'll link that video in case you missed it. Question number 6, what is your Valentine's dinner plan? Cheesecake Factory, already covered that. Question number 7, red or pink? That is very hard. Why would you do that to me? Probably pink. I love pink. Black is my aesthetic, but there's just something about black and pink make a good combination together. Purple and pink look great. Blue and pink, teal and pink, mint and pink, everything in pink. It just goes well together. But I just love a good red lipstick, and it's also one of the Cane's colors. I still think I have to choose pink over it. As much as I want to say red for the Cane's, pink is more realistic. I do find myself wearing a lot of pink and gravitating towards pink in my looks, and on Wednesdays we wear pink. Question number 8, flowers or candy? Neither. Makeup or Cane's tickets. Fun fact, I hate receiving flowers. They're just gonna die in the end. Is that morbid? I mean, candy, you just gain weight. That's why I would say makeup, because it is eternal. It's not actually. This is coming from the girl that pushes the expiry dates of her products. I don't see how people can do foundation second after doing like a full-blown eye look like this. I can't just get all of my foundation blended in. But luckily, my Sigma 3D HD Max Kabuki, it hugs the curves in all the right places. Did I answer the question? I think I would choose candy over flowers. I always have a sweet tooth craving. Flowers, they just die. Question number 9, sushi or pizza? Oh, that is hard. Don't do that to me. If it's Costco pizza, I'm just kidding. Oh, but I love sushi though. There's a really good sushi restaurant that we like to go to on Sundays. Hashtag sushi Sundays that me and a couple friends like to go do. They have the best rolls. I get the crab rangoon roll and the bang bang shrimp roll. Now I want sushi. Oh, that's so hard to choose. I get burnt out on pizza so easily, even if it is Costco pizza. And so I think I'm actually gonna go with sushi. That sounds almost blasphemous. Question 10, beer or wine? Neither. How about champagne? That I can get behind. Desperate times call for desperate actions, and that's where I find myself drinking Shock Top. Recently, at the Cane's watch parties, they have a brew called the Storm Brew, which isn't terrible. It's still hard for me to drink, so I think I would choose beer over wine. I would rather choose champagne over beer. Question 11. Describe your perfect Valentine date. Going to a Cane's game and meeting Brock McGinn afterwards, and we lived happily ever after the end. Take me to a concert, My Chem, which we did not get tickets for. RIP. I'm down to go get dinner at the Cheesecake Factory and go to the movies. You know, Sonic the Hedgehog comes out on Valentine's Day. Question number 12, tag a friend. We only got a couple days left until Valentine's Day, but I would definitely love to know your answers in the comments below to these questions. So this is the final look. I love it so much. It definitely has me in the Valentine's Day mood. I hope you guys enjoyed the Valentine's Day tag. It was a lot of fun answering the questions. Thanks again to Michelle's Empire for collabing with me. And I hope you guys have a happy Valentine's Day. Let me know in the comments what you guys have planned for it. I would definitely love to know. Also, I have my February giveaway currently open right now. If you already entered in the giveaway, don't forget to comment on this video for your additional bonus entry. And if you haven't entered yet, subscribe. There will be a link in the description box to the video of all the other rules on how to enter. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And if you don't, I appreciate your view anyways, and I'll see you in the next video.